Yeah, I mean, obviously, doing Las Vegas will always show, what else, what's the point we're doing in Las Vegas? So, I think both sides will be amazing as a show itself. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think we can experience like that. I'm hoping. Expecting too high.
How do you feel? How do you feel scoring in Brazil? P finally 5 points. And is the best P6 is the best in the sprint, like the best result of the season for the whole team. And how much does it mean to you? So just general question: how was the Brazil and what does it mean?
Yeah, Brazil. Yeah, we had a good steak, should ask. So it's just very very nice. Yeah, obviously it's a race. Yeah, it's good. Actually was quite up and down, mixed results throughout the week, especially Friday where we were struggling a lot in qualifying. Ended up P16, 17. But at the same time, at least myself, probably I'm sure also Daniel as well from the debrief what he was saying, and also what I felt was we didn't able to maximize fully the performance from the car extracted. Obviously, a couple of the things that didn't go smoothly in qualifying that affected the results in qualifying, and it ended up in Q1. But yeah, also the pace itself was not easy to go through Q3. But yeah, at least we knew that kind of we know after that definitely, well, at least myself, that I could done better than that. So that was kind of frustration Friday. Saturday was actually opposite. In the qualifying was really really good. Ended up P6 for the other sprint qualifying, highest position I ended up in the race as well. The pace was amazing actually, and yeah, actually I overtook one Medicis and fighting with the big boys. So that was really really fun. That was a good Saturday and able to score points, and now we need any single point is really important to close the gap to the Williams. So that was kind of good, actually good motivation. Got kind of good comeback from the day before, and the race day actually had a good start. A little bit of collision in turn one, and luckily I was able to survive. Other car didn't, and I was fighting top 10 all the time. Had a bit of an issue. Also, I had a big mistake while in the race, but able to manage to bring back the car home and score points. So overall, was really positive, I would say, and scoring quite big points. Now we just 8 points or 7 points behind. 8 points, I think, right? Yeah, I think 8 points or whatever, 7 points behind Williams. So yeah, actually good kind of good race to how we ended up before the two races. Um, yeah, for the rest of the two races.
Okay. And now that 2 races are left, what do you think? What we need to do? What do we need to do to get it to 7 and to score that point that we need?
To be P7 is to score points. So and I think now we don't have spring qualifying format, so that gives extra kind of pressure that we need now, especially Las Vegas. I need to at least score points, 2 points or 1 point. We need to score points because I think closing gap in one for 7 points to Williams is not easy. So I think 2 races, and hopefully we can score a couple of points in the Las Vegas. To I don't know how to say it, like maximize the opportunity. And it's not even now. Still, it's hard to be in top 10. But as we saw in Brazil, anything can happen. So if there's opportunity, just score points. But the car is now is good, so we have extra confidence. I think the team mood is really now really really good.
And we were talking about the sprint. what do you think about the sprint races? Like, do you like them? Don't like not many drivers are fans of the sprint races. What are your thoughts about it?
Last spring qualifying format, we had a successful spring qualifying, so I really love it. Probably, I mean, I really liked it from actually for me. I really liked it already from like beginning of the season, because for me, I can do 2 qualifying in front, 1 week is amazing. Just qualifying is always you feel the best performance from the car, best grip from the tire, everything, and you just feel pure Formula One performance. So at least I always enjoy qualifying, so I like it, and every session counts. So you have a bit more extra pressure. For me, it's quite enjoyable to feel. So I really liked it actually. Not bad for me.
And now let's talk about a little bit about your teammates. So of course there were a little bit slight changes in the team. So this year we already have 2 teammates. What you can say, like how they different from each other and how they impacted you personally to work with the different people.
First of all, yeah, Nick. Nick was, I would say, completely different person in terms of how he approached into the race. In the race car, how he felt in the car was quite similar, but he approaches was really direct. It have to be really organized. I think he's more like, I don't know how to say, but he's more like Japanese, I would say. I'm not like really Japanese probably, so in that case, it's like really organized and it's really straightforward. His feedback was really a lot clear, really specific. Actually, until then I never see that kind of driver that saying like that much specific. So I learned especially lots of things from him, especially feedback. And I think to be honest, he's fast. He's faster than other people think, probably. With the short amount of time, it's really hard to probably give the results, especially with that car performance. Even slightly even harder to make the results. So looks like it, but definitely he was adapting well, like race by race. And I think obviously he been a world champion in World Formula E, so and multiple championship he took previous categories. So he's fast, and I think that's it. I think, and his feedback, I got really impressed, and it was fun actually. More towards the summer break, last 4 or 5 races, you start really get used to it with each other. So I quite enjoyed it. And we knew already from previous years from him, so I didn't actually struggle to create a relationship or something like that. So that was good. Liam, Liam is complete rookie. He don't have any experience. But at the same time, he had lots of pressure, I guess, from the Red Bull, whatever, that he had to perform in the few races to it's quite for that race. It will be decisive for his future. But I think he had talent, as we saw, and he did a really good job. I mean, it was not easy. Jump into the car straight away, the Netherlands of FP3, which is like raining condition, but he did really, really well. Also at the same time, at that point, especially car was performing well. So actually team also did a really good job to gave us, also including me, to able to drive slightly easier, or actually much easier than the first half of the season. So also Liam is easier to get adapt to the car. And I think especially Singapore car, the car pace was amazing. So he did a really good job, and I think he showed what he had to show, and enjoyed a couple of battles with him, and other relationships itself outside of car we knew already from like probably junior categories, like like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. So yeah, it was really actually, it's kind of went back to those days that we were fighting in junior categories. So that's enjoyable. Daniel, probably he's really experienced, and Pierre was probably the most experienced guy I ever driven with, but probably Daniel was even more. So he's definitely approached lots of things I definitely could learn. And yeah, I'm still learning a lot of things, and actually the things he have in the track especially is what I want and what I want to improve, in terms of like his calmness, his radio feedback while in the race. So yeah, definitely he's really have big strength with that. So I'm learning from that. But other than that, he's really funny guy. I didn't actually have much relationship with him, but actually it was really easy to get along well with him, and so far really a good move in the team. So it's good. So that's what probably three types of different drivers, and so far as my kind of as a driver, I know how I approach the racing. It's not much difference any drivers, because I just concentrate to myself anyway. So, but yeah, pretty interesting season so far.
Another question regarding like your teammates. So we were talking about different situations between you, but like, is it hard to find balance in between collaborating on track, trying to get like to have nice time together, but at the same time fighting with each other on the track? Like, where's the balance between that? Like, do you share the information weeks in the week session? What is the balance between?
Yeah, in the end, it's teamwork. Especially now when Daniel. Well, I'm just gonna talk with when Daniel comes, or what probably. Daniel comes. We were P10 team championship, and we know that we cannot, ended up like this. So we just want to every single feedback. We share lots of feedback as much as possible to either driver score points as much as possible. I think Daniel is the same as well. So in debrief, also I felt in Nick and Liam as well. They gave I think 100% things that what they felt. I don't think they were hiding anything at all, and obviously including me, to improve our car, and develop our car as much as possible, because we know that we cannot fight with this car consistently P10, but then engineers wants the feedback from us to develop the car. So we just we share feedback as much as possible, and outside of car, it's we're friend each other. Obviously in the track, it's not. Yeah, I think those things just go used to it. For me, I don't feel anything that I have to change mindset or anything. Just from probably junior car, when I was in karting, it's like similar situations that there's always teammates. Teammates the only the person who wants speed most, because you're in the same situation. You're using the same cards, same material. So just get well used to it. And I think same thing. I don't feel anything different. Yeah, that's it. I think.
So the next race is going to be Las Vegas. So what do you expect from this race? For example, Verstappen said that it will be more than a show, than a competition, than a racing itself. Do you agree with this opinion, or what do you think about Las Vegas?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, doing Las Vegas will always show. What else? What's the point we're doing in Las Vegas? So, I think both sides will be amazing as a show itself. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think we can experience like that. I'm hoping. I'm expecting too high, but hopefully that my expectation will match Las Vegas. How they're gonna create the show, and in terms of race, it's a really special track. It's big, really long straight. So I'm expecting it won't be easy race. Normally we struggle places that we're having long straights, but at the same time the car is different from what I when we are struggling. So I'm actually being optimistic. we just have to score points, like I said. So we'll just push maximum as we can, and enjoy the race week. I think also will be interesting that the race week starts a little bit earlier, so ended up Saturday. So at least we know that Sunday we can enjoy.
So, and then the season is almost over. What was the hardest moment of the season so far, and what was the best moment that you can remember from racing, but also from the experience that you had during the
hardest moment? I don't know. I don't think hard actually. Every race actually enjoyable. Probably if I remember, Mexico was pretty tough. How I ended up. There was potentially I ended up P5 even without pace, and I screwed my race by myself, and also for the team as well. There's a lot big potential, big chance, opportunity to score points, and I lost it. And I was saying that every single point's really important for BP7, and I lost the point. So that's really tough, and I know it was completely my mistake. And actually, it was super. If I just stay in that position and score points, so that was definitely a tough situation. That was the toughest race I remember really well this year so far, and a good race. I have a good race multiple. But yeah, I would say hosting was good. I would say first fastest lap in my Formula 1 career. I enjoyed last lap with a fresh tire. Every sector got purple. So and yeah, scoring extra points on top of it. So that was good. I would say US was really good.